Great lock-in.
Everyone's talking about
The great lock-in.
Yeah, just wanna lock in, guys.
I need to get my shit together. I have low-key been scared to lock in, like really lock in. And I don't know where the hell this fear is coming from, but I'm at the point where I'm like, bitch, you have no choice but to succeed. I owe it to myself and my future self that is looking back on me like, girl, let's get it together. And yesterday I had a full mental breakdown, you guys. I was down bad. I was doubting myself, my career. I wasn't feeling confident in who I am, the things that I have done. I'm looking at my age like, oh my God, I'm 27. I do feel like that was like my midlife crisis. It was a lot. But this morning I literally woke up and I was like, you know what? Fuck it, let's go. Like, we're gonna do this. And that is the energy I'm taking to the end of 2025 as well as into the beginning of 2026. So in today's video, I'm breaking down everything that I'm doing to become my best self again. And if you find yourself in your I need to get my shit together era too, come along. These are my tried and true actionable things that I have done that have helped me feel like my best self. I've simply strayed away from them a bit, but I'm like, I need to get back into it. And I also want to share that with you guys so that you can also feel like your best self and just start that journey of getting your shit together. Number one, it really does start at night with your sleep routine. People underestimate how important sleep is for your body and your circadian rhythm. So these are my non-negotiables that I actually started doing last night and I had a great day today. Eating at least 1 to 2 hours before bed. I think people kind of say 3, but like that's a little bit too much for me right now. 2, no screens at least 30 minutes before bedtime. I need a little something to get my mind together. I will be reading on my Kindle. I don't count my Kindle as a screen time, by the way. I will be using my hatch lamp. I talked about this in a different video, but I have been using this for about 6 months now. One of the best things to add to your sleep care routine. It really helps you and your brain map out a routine that will work for you. Highly recommend some sort of device similar to the hatch or get the hatch itself. And I am prioritizing sleeping at the same time and waking up around the same time every day. It's super important to get your body used to a routine and a rhythm that works for you and that optimizes your circadian rhythm. Personally, for me, I'm trying to be in bed by 10 or sleep by 10 and I'm up at 6 a.m. Those are 8 hours. 8 hours are important for me. Figure out what works best for you. I am becoming a 6 a.m. girly, okay? And you can be a 5 a.m. girl, you can be a 9 a.m. girl, it doesn't matter. Whatever that looks like for you, make that your goal. My goal is 6 a.m. But with this morning routine, I'm talking no screens in the morning at all. And today I did it. And if you know me and the addiction that I have to Netflix, to watching things at any point of the day and to scrolling the moment I wake up, you would know that this is a big deal for me. I've done this before in the past, but I've strayed away from that version of myself, like so far away. So being able to do it this morning proved to myself, like, you just have to do it. You know what I mean? With that, I try to work out in the morning. I'm a morning workout girly. If you're an evening workout girly, that is for you. Figure out what morning routine works for you. So I'm waking up, make my bed, do my skincare, I go work out, I come back home. I eat breakfast, I shower, I am dressed, and we're clocked into work by about 9 to 9:30 a.m., depending on what the vibes are giving that day. Within that time, we are also either journaling or doing our devotional. It is really important to me to stay close to God and to be very tapped into my faith. I've definitely strayed away from that in the past couple of months, which could explain the downfall of what I've been feeling emotionally. So I make sure to add that in. And sometimes with time, you don't have a lot of time in the morning, I try to double things up. So like your devotional, I use the Bible app. I can maybe be doing that while I'm eating breakfast. I usually do that. Or maybe you want to listen to a devotional or listen to something motivating, whatever you're going to have in your routine. Maybe you do that while you're driving to your workout, or maybe you listen to something during your workout. It's good to pair up certain habits in case you don't have a lot of time, but it also helps to match up that habit in your brain so that you remember to do it. You guys, we need to be setting boundaries, okay? Real boundaries with work. This is mainly for those who are entrepreneurs, maybe, or if you work from home. It is so hard when you work for yourself or you work for home to have a boundary between work and your personal life. I am setting up real boundaries. I'm going to have a start and a stop to my workday. After that, no more work. As a social media content creator full time, I'm always on my phone or my computer. I'm editing or I'm on social media engaging in some sort of way. So once I'm done for the day, I'm done. I will be stopping between 5 and 6 p.m. I'm going to start using the Opal app and or if I get one later, the physical brick to help set actual boundaries on being on social media. That is a big issue for me right now, is scrolling and doom scrolling and letting it distract me during my workday. I also need to be separating my 2 phones. I have a work phone and a personal phone, but as of now, there is no true separation. I will start putting my work phone away once work is done and be using the Opal app on my personal phone just to make sure I'm giving myself a distraction-free evening and work day. I'm gonna give myself an hour to 2 hours max of any kind of like scroll time, screen time, whatever it is. But the goal is to not have that gravitational addictive push to want to touch my phone. So we're gonna start with 1 to 2. We're gonna go down to 1 and see if we can have a phone-free evening, maybe sometime in like January. I don't know. That's an ambitious goal. You do what feels feasible for you. Going off of that, I'm leading into having screen-free hobbies. I am definitely a hobby girl. I'm a very big crafty girl too. So it is going to be a goal of mine to have set hobbies during the evenings post-work. I'm talking about reading, and I love to read, so that should be easy. Maybe going on a walk, going to the park. I used to go to the park all the time. It feels so good to be in touch with nature, doing arts and crafts like painting, crocheting, hanging out with my roommates, and having intentional bonding time with them. If you live with someone, you have roommates, you live with a significant other, maybe they can help you be accountable by you guys planning to do something together that's screen-free in the evening. It's also something to look forward to through the day. It's a great mental health booster. Number 5, something super important that I'm excited to talk about is making sure that I am fueling my body like I love my body. So having actually like balanced meals throughout the entire day. I actually have been working with a dietitian on Faye. Faye is essentially like a website where you can sign up with your insurance to get paired with a dietitian. So it's like going to a doctor, but it's a dietitian with your insurance. But it's been really cool. I've learned a lot of information about food and nutrition and what works best for my body. How can I reach certain goals? And so I think the most important thing I learned is just having variety in your foods and having a balanced diet. So, we all learned about like, the food pyramid and the things that we need to eat. I feel like that has been lost and clouded in today's age of like social media, people going online and saying like, if you want to do this or you want to look like this, you got to do, all of that stuff. I really wanted to go back to the basics of like, this is food. Food is fuel and it's nutrition. And we just have to know what does our body need? What do I love? What do I like? What do I not like? Right? And weave that together. So that's been really, really helpful. So I am striving as I've been working with her to make sure that I have balanced meals throughout the day, but it has been a really great way to improve my overall physical health and well-being. Especially as a girl with IBS and stomach issues, I am learning how to best care for my gut, but not in a way where I have to be so restrictive or I'm not going on a diet. I'm going to also put that out there. Dietitian does not mean you're going on a diet. Dietitian is literally just an expert on diet and nutrition. Diet just means what you eat. Now, pairing with my food intake is my water intake, baby. You need to be drinking your water, you guys. I have a roommate water bottle. Get yourself a water bottle, like a big one. I don't know what it is, but having a straw and having a large amount of water with me at all times allows me to remember to drink. I start my day with water, I end my day with water, and I try to drink water throughout the days. So that is definitely something I will continuously be keeping up with. Now, a lot of things that I touch really has to do with like wellness, well-being, and I think it falls into your mental health and being like of clear mind, body, soul, and spirit. And I truly believe that that is the start, that is the grounding point for you to do any kind of shift or be the best version of yourself or whatever kind of like whatever you want to say about that version of yourself. I really do believe it all starts with like here. It all starts with your well-being, your mental, your sleep, your body, your wellness. That's so, so important. And I can speak firsthand to that, guys. When I tell you I don't know what I was on, but I was in like peak productivity, peak wellness, going to sleep on time, waking up, journaling, not being on my phone, not being addicted to technology. Do you guys remember when you weren't addicted to technology? Anyways, I am rambling. I say all of this to say, I hope that this is helpful. I'm excited to start this journey and to actually stick to it. And for those of you that are like, I don't know how, just do it. You tell yourself you're going to do it, you're going to do it. Point blank, period. Get yourself an accountability partner. Get yourself a journal to track all of the habits that you're doing. Reflect on where you've come. Reflect on where you are today and where you want to go. So be committing to doing these things every single day. But we are starting off like step by step. You start off with your habits in the morning. What am I doing? We're going to check it off, right? Then you move on to the things during the day. You move on to your nighttime. And once the day is done, you're like, good, we've done one day. And you just focus on that. You celebrate that. You wake up the next day excited and ready to do it all over again. That is like the mindset that I am going into this with. And I started all of this today. and we did it. So when you do accomplish that, remind yourself that you did it, whether it was hard, whether you thought it was easy, you did it. You can do it again. I'm happy you're here. I'm rooting for us. I'm rooting for me. I'm rooting for you. And I want you to come join me if you ever want to like chat and stuff. I have a Dream Diaries chat on my Instagram. You can join that channel there. I also just kind of post daily updates on my stories a lot more. I'm a little bit more live, if you will, on my Instagram stories, but follow along. We are in this together, and I'm very excited to see where we're going to end up if we continue making the right steps to continue to choose to do these habit changing actions. Yeah, I'm excited for the end of the year, and I'm definitely excited for 2026. So thanks for watching. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, all the things. And I'm very happy that you're here and watching. So have a good night.